Nice little job today. We're in a residential retirement home. This is the guest suite, and we've got this little shaver light here in the bathroom not working. It needed a lamp, that's gone wrong, but she's lost the cover anyway, so we're just going to swap the whole unit out for a nice new LED one. The first thing what we want to do is obviously isolate the power to it. Now I imagine it's on the lighting circuit. What I want to do carefully is just undo these screws just so we can access some wiring at the back, and then we should be able to see where it's powered from. There, so I can see the cable there. What I'm going to do, there we see we've got power. Tell you what, there's actually a little, you come and have a look at this, I don't know if you can see, it looks like there's a little bit of damaged cable. I'm not touching it too, but just by the end of there, so we'll have to have a look at that, we'll check that and we take it off. Right, so what we're going to do now, we'll go to this fuse board just out here. There's the one for the lights. So we'll turn that off. Grab a torch. Yeah, that's the one. I know a lot of the Karens will say I should have me tester and be putting it on and on to be proving unit and this and that, but we're in the real world here. That's definitely right. I'll tell you what we'll do, just for the snowflakes, look. We'll turn the lot off. There we go. Keep the snowflakes happy. I know I should lock it out, but nobody's going to come in here, so it will be fine, trust me. We'll get into here. There's the connections again. Just do that to upset the currents. Right, there's the old one off. So what we're going to have to do now is have a look at the new light. I don't know where it is, down there somewhere, and just see where, like, the cable and entries and that, where they come through, and see if we can get it all line up right on there. Right, so here's the replacement light. It's a Nightbridge one, just got this off Amazon. Nightbridge stuff seems to be decent quality. We'll have a look and see what it's like. Must be the cable entry, I suppose. We'll have a look. Is there any instructions? No, I'll have to figure out how this comes apart. So just give us a couple of seconds and we'll be back on it. So I think I've fathomed this out. All that you do, you unclip that off there, take the LED lamp out, and there's your two fixing holes for your screws to fix it to the wall. So what we must have to do is take this back plate off and do the wiring through there first. That might be a bit fiddly, but we'll see. So you basically take that off, wire it up, and screw it back to the wall, I imagine. Well, first thing, we'll have a look at this cable. If you can see that, that's right the way down to the conductor, I think, there, by the looks of things. I was pretty close, but luckily I've managed to pull a bit of that cable out, so I'll have enough. I'll be able to get rid of that bad section. Yeah, sure. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to move that cable out of the way. Just going to try and find out where these new fixing holes want to be, so I'm going to line that up. It's 55mm. 55mm, bang on, first time. So what we'll do now, I'll mark through these screw holes. That's where our, oh, this isn't deep enough. Grab us that marksman thing out my bag there, Jack, in that side pocket. So we'll actually pull it. You got it? Alright. Alright. These are mint, these as well. Ideal for things like that. Much better than a can. Right, so if we lift this off, there's my two new fixing holes. So I'll go and get my drill. I need to go and grab the masonry drill from the van. We'll get those drilled. No. Right, so I've just been to the van to get my drills, and one of the old dears there asked if she could be on my YouTube video. So I said, no bother. And she said, I don't need to strip off, do I? Honest, God's honest truth. I said, no, you're fine, too cold for that. So we might get a little bit of content on the way out of her, we'll see. Right, let's get this drilled. Always got to be careful drilling tiles. Now some people like to put a bit of masking tape on, some people do a little centre punch or whatever, or use different drills. I've always just managed with my normal drill. I tell you what I'm going to put a better drill in than that. That's a nice one. These little DeWalt ones are kind of good. They've got like the shaft's like a triangle almost, so they grip quite well. We've gone in with that. The trick is just not too much pressure on. You don't want to break a tile. It's nice and steady. There's only plasterboard behind this. You tend to wander when you first start, so you have to move it around like that, get it in the right place. There we go. Right, just a little tip here when you're putting plugs in tiles. What I always do, if you see like the end bit, what sticks out, I always just snip that little bit off. And then when you put it in, if you watch, you can press it so it's just below the surface. And I find you don't sort of try and press out as much and break a tile. I've never ever broke a tile doing it like that. Whether or not just being luck or not, but I always do it like that. And it always works. Right. Right, we'll strip that back past that damaged bit. We'll have a look and see if it has actually gone through to the conduct there. No, I didn't quite. It was just literally down to the insulation. I don't know if you can see there. So that's not so bad. Just put a little mark on it, but still better to be safe than sorry. So we've checked that out. So now what we'll do, we'll get this wired onto there. Right, so I wired this up and Jack pointed out that I forgot to put this on, but what I'm going to do, because this cable comes down, like out, sorry, fairly low down, I'm just going to notch a little bit out of this back plate in the right place. So if I hold that on, where does it go? That's a screw, holes there, and then mark that there. That's about where I need to cut out for the cable to come through. Right, so I've cut the notch out there. It's not the nicest or neatest, it's horrible stuff to cut that. I've popped the plug in because I'm using these little screws. The last thing I want to do is drop them down the sink. So I'll get this popped in. That line up a bit awkward. You can see the earth or CPC isn't being used, so I've just put a way go on that just to terminate it nice and neatly. And now hopefully that cover plate, how's it go on? not really like that, I think. That'll hopefully have enough movement in there. I think my surface line doesn't matter, but it's got that label on the inside. I put that the wrong way, but I'm sure that doesn't matter. Now I have cocked it there. I had done that right. Hadn't I? There's the screw holes, or I don't know. Yeah, I had done it right. I had done it right, so it does want to be that way around. So we'll try again. So we've got that rubbish plate thing on the back. And I think I can just jiggle all this into place like that. There we go. Pop these couple of screws in. Yeah, last screw in, that's nice. Then it passes that lamp. So where's this go? I think that's there. That's all the back. Like that there. Right, we'll just go into the breaker. Turn it all on and hopefully get that switch to pull. Ah. Well, that's good, isn't it? Right, I was just about to take this to bits, wondering why it's not working, and I've realised you have to have the cover on, because obviously there's live terminals in there and there, so as a safety thing you have to have the cover on. So, let's go and flick that breaker on there, Jack. Let's pop this cover on. Get it in. Oh, that's the next chew on, isn't it? Getting this. Clicking in. There we go. See, it does work. Mint. Right. Thanks very much for watching. Hope it's been of interest. Don't forget to like and subscribe to all that malarkey, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks very much.